Hello guys, today I'll show you how to use a WAMP server and how to install a WordPress in your WAMP server. So WAMP server is a local server in your local computer in case you don't have any live hosting like GoDaddy, SiteGround or Bluehost or any kind of live hosting. So if you're practicing on creating a website like WordPress or PHP, you can use a WAMP server. You don't need to purchase any live server, only for practice. So in case you don't install yet in your computer, here's the link. You can download it and install it on your local drive. So if your computer is 32-bit, you can download this 86, and if it's 64-bit, you can download this 64. So in my case, I already downloaded it on my local drive. So here's the WAMP server. So let's run it. So it will show up in your tray. So when it is the color, when it is already green, it means that it is already started properly. But if the color is red or orange, so it means that it is still on progress. So if the color will not go up to green after how many minutes, you can click the start all services or just restart all services. So there are many options here. The local host, PHP my admin, the directory where you can find all the files. I'll show you it later when we install it, the WordPress, the Apache version, the PHP version. So I prefer the latest one, and the MySQL version. Okay, the first thing we need to do is let's check the directory where we can find all the files. So you can click this one. So here it is. After you install the WAMP server, it is located in the drive C, the WAMP server folder, and then www. This is where all your files should be installed when you create a website like WordPress or PHP or any kind of programming language that it needs a server. And second, when we go to the browser and we will type the localhost, what we can see is the WAMP server. So just remember guys that this icon should be green. So it means all services are running, so that you can see this localhost on your web browser. So here's all your project. So when you go to your directory, in my case, my consulting website and the plumber website, it appears here in your projects menu, in your project menu. So here's the tools, PHP my admin, where you can see the database. So the next thing we will do is to create a database first when you create a website or when you install a WordPress on your WAMP server. So let's go to PHP my admin. So take note guys that the default username of the PHP my admin is root, and there are no password. So here it is. So let's create a new database. So our database name is example 1, example-1, and choose a collation. Then create. So for practicing purposes, you don't need to create a table, or you don't need to put a username and WordPress, because this is for practice purposes. But in the live hosting, you need to create a username and password for your database so that you have a better security on your website. Okay, so let's take note that our database name is example1. So let's go to our directory. So here's our directory, my drive C, WAMPs 64, and then www. So first thing, we will download a WordPress. Let's go to the wordpress.org and get WordPress latest version. So download WordPress for the latest version. Okay, so when it is done downloading, let's go to the folder and copy it into our WAMP server folder. Let's copy this, paste this WordPress, and let's create a new folder. It's called practice-1. Okay, so let's move this WordPress folder into our practice-1 folder and unzip it. Let's just extract here. So once it's done, you can delete the zip folder and open it and copy all of this content and move this outside the WordPress folder. Okay, so we can delete this folder. So here we go. It is now on practice-1 folder, and inside it the WordPress content. So let's go to our browser and type again the localhost, and you can see now your projects, the practice-1. So we need to type it again, practice-1. Let's wait for a while. Okay, so once the WordPress appear, let's ready to go for the setup. Okay, let's choose English if you're English. Continue. So you should be ready with your database name, database username, database password, and database host. Okay, let's go. So our database name is example1. This is what we created earlier. And the username, the default username is root. Take note, guys, that if you don't create a username and password in your database, the default username is root and the password is empty. Okay? And the host is localhost. So click submit. Run the installation. So we'll name our site title. So this is our website title. It's a practice website. So this is the username of your WordPress. So username of WordPress is example. So let's take note this one so that we will not forget. And the password is this one. So default password is very strong. And your email, for example, my email, and install WordPress. You can save it if you like. So here we go guys, it's already success. Log in, and this is our username, example, and our password, paste, and log in. Okay, so we are now already in our WordPress dashboard. So when you go to appearance, the themes, you can install, you can add any kind of theme you want in your WordPress website. Okay, so that's it for this tutorial, and please check for my other tutorial on my channel. I'll show you how to create an actual website in WordPress. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell for my upcoming tutorial. Thank you.